What up, Swine? Lou, what up, bro? Look at guys. I don't know if I'll be able to show you this, man. Jerby, Wide Outlaw, what up, guys? Yeah, this sweater, stickers, some other stuff will be out hopefully later today. We'll get it up. I'm thinking about after this, maybe we'll go down to parole and we'll ask them why they think it's appropriate to send people to a halfway house where a pedophile works. A New London cop, 22 years, got caught touching a 5 to 7-year-old boy multiple times over the course of a few years, and they only gave him 2 years in jail, 10 years probation, and he didn't have to register as an offender because they drugs and alcohol, not because he liked kids. Make that make sense. Clearly that judge should be fired. But and they have that guy that got caught touching a young boy doing the errands for the Fellowship Halfway House in Groton. I don't know what's going on here, but we see how Norwich police love to lie. So I think it's imperative to pretty much record them at all times. Can you guys hear yelling? Fire truck coming. I don't know where they're going. I don't even know who either of these dudes are. I don't think I've seen either one of them. Do not know what's going on. It sounded like police locked out of her house. Five with somebody else that lives here. Now she's inside screaming about don't touch your phone. Yelling going on. They're denying it. Me? No. I don't even have a mic. I'm using the phone. I'm just not talking that loud. Can you hear me now? How about now? I don't know what it was. I don't have anything on, so I don't know what it's doing, but... It's a pretty ignorant statement. I would say the worst are people that judge other people without knowing anything about them. No. You're ignorant. That doesn't make any sense. Swine, some people were just raised by moms only. They got... the softest country on earth. That's an ignorant statement. The guy just keeps coming out with them. What do you mean softest? There's countries where women can't even walk outside without wearing a fully, whatever you call them, fully covered. And if they do, they're killed. Come on. Soft like Israel? You just come out with the dumbest stuff. If it was that easy, don't you think the majority of people would be wealthy if it was so easy? Not the majority broke. You gotta back up your opinions with facts. Just because you mumble your pig suckers doesn't actually make it true. Yeah, it's true. Look at what's happening in office right now. Weak, mumbling old man can't even talk. Messing up the whole country. What's the fire department doing over here? Looks like, I don't know. This is where they store their stuff. What up, Rabbit? It's over now. I'm gonna walk down to the parole office and I'll jump back on, and we're gonna try and get some answers and see why they think it's okay to have a cop that was caught touching a little boy multiple times over a 2-year period, and then some reason he only went to jail for 2 years, and he didn't have to register because they said it was the drugs and alcohol that made him like kids, not because he liked kids. And then when he got out of jail, they gave him a job in a halfway house, watching people piss, watching men piss, his preference. So we're gonna see if we can get some answers. Get a car. I have a car. What are you talking about? Because I choose to go walk? I would put my whole life on it, Jagger. My last paycheck was bigger than yours. What am I doing, BPS? You don't even know what I'm doing. Yeah, people, why would I drive? So then they can try and give me parking tickets, and I have to find where to park, and then I have to drive a half a mile from what I find to still walk. It doesn't make much sense. The parole office is right up here. We could just stay on. What to earn more money? What is any trade? What does a language have to do with any trade? Who's going to pay you more money? I know in my field, mechanics and welders, you don't get paid more for learning another language. You get paid more for learning another skill. If I learned another language and went to my company and was like, hey, I learned another language, can I get more money? They would literally laugh at me. Just like almost everything else. Well, if you learn another language, they'll give you more money. Even if it has nothing to do with what you're actually doing. Doesn't make much sense. Let's speed up. We'll cut into parole down here and we'll go see if we can get some answers. I don't know. Anybody. Do you guys know any reasonable person that would think it's okay to let somebody that went to jail for touching small kids, boys at that, get a job as soon as they get out, working at a halfway house, watching men piss? Is that reasonable? I don't understand how they didn't make them register either. I don't understand what a scientific study you can do that will prove that somebody that clearly likes kids and touched kids over the course of a couple-year period doesn't like kids because of drugs and alcohol. And the worst part about it is, guys, is I'm pretty sure it was a kid that he found the kid because it was a call. He got him. He ended up meeting the kid off of a call. And then just led into that. And they felt 2 years was plenty of time for a cop that served his country for 22 years. And I would bet you that wasn't his first time. What up, Keith? Oh no, we got a loser calling people losers. No. It hurt my feelings. How much have you donated to Israel? You're flying their little flag. Why don't you tell us about what you do? What are you doing for Israel? Tell us about that, bud. Oh, if I'm yelling fuzzy potato, you were definitely raised by a woman. Yeah, I did, just because you said so. Just got done hitting the crack pipe because fuzzy potato said I was. Oh no. Yeah, you were. Oh, so you foster care? You definitely weren't raised by a man. So was your mom out on the corner? I've already said that a few times. Were you not paying attention? I don't believe you, fuzzy potato. And if you were, they must have both been crackheads. That's why you run around trying to, who said I live here? I don't live here. Definitely don't live here, but good try. We're almost there. It's right up here. Why would I come see you in Boston? You're the one on here crying and whining. You can drive down here. This is downtown Norwich. Norwich, Connecticut. Right by the Rotary. It is. You know how it is. It don't matter. If I know me personally, if I claimed I didn't like something, the last thing I would do is go and help the things I don't like. But that's just me. Oh yeah, because Boston's so much better. I'm not blocking my mic. I don't even have a mic. It's the phone. We can't talk loud because sensitive people like Fuzzy get their panties in a bunch. It's their time of month. Here we are. No, Benghazi, I could finish it to take it back apart again after, but I gotta get the camera system for it, the receiver system, and put it in. I don't want to put it all back together just to take it apart. But this is parole in Norwich. They got Madonna Place parking, which is, I don't know what. It must be a different place. But these are parole vehicles. People that work at parole. This is where they come and smoke their cigarettes. This is their little exit right there. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't have it yet. More parole vehicles. But I do have another one that's complete. I just have to, the kid that I got it off of, I didn't realize parole needed so many vehicles. The kid I bought it off of bought it brand new. He went to fly it once, flipped it over, and broke one of the motors. So I got to take the motor off, unsolder it, and put a new one in. So I'm going to do that soon. But I got to set up and pass the stupid safety test for so I can even fly it. Is it this building? Okay, we going.
Hi, how can I help you?
I was wondering if there's like a manager or something I could talk to. I got some questions
For what?
that I need answered.
Regarding?
Something I'll talk to them about. I don't feel the need to say it twice.
Are you a parolee?
I'm not going to release any of my private information. I just like to speak to a supervisor, please.
At least they have Narcan. No defibrillator, though.
Who are you here to see, sir?
Supervisor?
Okay. Who are you? I'm a parole officer. Who are you?
Somebody from the public that wants to speak to a supervisor.
Okay, if you don't give me any information, I'm not gonna be able to help you, so give me some further information besides just that.
That's it.
That's it?
Yep. Guess we'll have to wait all day. There's a problem with parole and people probation in Connecticut. They think just because they have this position, you have to tell them. You don't have to tell them anything. They probably just don't want to release the information on why they are sending people to a halfway house where a cop that got caught touching young boys is now working and doing the errands. But you know what? We'll do this. We'll go look at all their vehicles since they don't want to help us. Maybe they'll help us after. Who knows? But there's a person here, a notepad. Wonder if there's any information out. That lady looks stressed out too. She looks horrible. I know I wouldn't be working somewhere if my job caused me that much stress. But that's what happens. They get into these jobs and they can't find anywhere else that pays them anything like the state. So they decide to stay with it forever. Who are you?
I'm a parole officer.
Okay, I'm not moving anywhere. No, you didn't want to help me? Now yeah, exactly.
Where are you going?
I'm going right here. Where does it look like I'm going?
You can't be near our
Where does it
car,
say?
so-
Where does it say
This
that?
is
Where does it
private
say that?
property
No,
over
it's
here.
not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it
Where's
is.
it posted?
We own this
Where is it posted? No, you don't.
Yeah,
The
we
state
do.
owns it. We pay for it.
Yeah,
We.
You want us to call
Go
Norwich?
ahead. You think they're gonna show up and?
All right.
You would have been better just don't touch me,
You're not
man.
videoing anything inside the vehicles. You're not.
I already am.
You're not.
I already am though. All you had to do was come out and help.
I did.
No, you did not. You did not.
There's nothing for you to be inside.
Why do you
the
guys
vehicle.
send parolees to a halfway house where a pedophile works? Want to answer that? What?
No.
You don't know? You
You
don't.
don't want to give up any information. so
What
we
does
can't
that
help
have
you.
to do with my information?
We cannot
Has
give
nothing
you
to do with
any
my information.
We cannot give you any information because you don't want to give any.
Can you please stop touching me?
Or we could just. Sorry, can you call Norwich police? Please. I don't know why it's not going through. Or just call 911. I'm gonna grab Chris. I'll just call 911. Okay, here.
This is Norwich parole in Connecticut. Doesn't say private property anywhere. It's funny because I've been here a few times and nobody came out and said anything.
So you're over here all the time?
No, when did I say that?
Trespassing?
When did I say that? It's not trespassing. It's public property. mumble it's private doesn't make it private. It is. It is.
Is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, I came in and I tried to get help, and this lady right here didn't want to help me, so no, not now. But actually, if you want to inform these ladies that this is public and we're allowed to be out here, you can. Yeah, these guys send people to a halfway house where a pedophile works. A guy that got caught touching little boys watches men piss, and they send him to that halfway house. Where are you guys going? Guess they don't want to talk. Yeah, we know you're a tweaker. What do you mean? Oh, man. See, they want to be cops so bad. E85 ethanol flex fuel in my Jeep. Maybe they'll help us arrest this female lady tyrant who was touching me. Are you gonna leave? No parking. It doesn't say no trespassing anywhere. Nowhere. Does it say private property? Because it's clearly public property. It's clearly a public building that we pay for. It's open to the public. Anybody can walk in here and get information at any point in time if they choose to. But you'll probably get the same treatment we just got. Oh, you actually have a job, BPS? Well, thanks for coming and supporting the channel. Yeah, I'm really annoying people by trying to go in and get information. Trying to find out why they send people where pedophiles work. And watch, afterwards they're not going to do anything about this lady bumping into me or touching me. I figure working for the state, they would know these things. They would know what public property is, and they would know all these things. What up, bud? How are you? Alright. Living the dream?
Yeah, something like that, right?
I feel you. I don't know what these guys' issue is.
No, it's similar to the poorhouse.
Well, I literally went in there and tried to get information because these guys are sending people to a halfway house where a pedophile works that got caught touching a young kid multiple times over 2 years and then went to jail for 2 years.
Trying to FOI their stuff.
No, I don't even want that. I just wanted to ask the supervisor why they feel it's appropriate to send somebody to a halfway house. The dude didn't get caught touching girls. He got caught touching boys.
and then you give this guy a job. His job is to watch men piss. It's not appropriate. It's not okay.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Maybe their supervisors in there.
They wouldn't even let me talk to them. They wanted my information. And if, since I didn't give them any information, they wouldn't help me. So I came out to walk around the parking lot, and they had a fit. But I did. They were bumping into me and pushing me. So I need that lady's name.
Well, obviously, as you know, they're inside.
Yeah, they ain't gonna let me inside. Yeah, no, that's literally it. I came in, I went in there first. I asked them to speak to somebody. They wanted all this information from me. I felt like I didn't need to give them. It has nothing. I would understand if they had to look something up for me to answer my questions, then I would give them my information. But it literally has nothing to do with me. I'm just, yeah, literally. And so after they refused to help me, I came out to look at the parking lot, and like I said, I've been here a few times. Ain't nobody ever came out and said a goddamn thing. But that amped up lady came out, and she got all her buddies, and they were screaming at me. And tall, skinny lady, she looked stressed the hell out. No, I did jeans and a shirt. I don't remember what color. I wasn't really. It was a lot taken. But there's a shorter one wearing a blue line hoodie. It wasn't her. And there's a tall. She has her. I think she got her hair in a bun, like it's sticking out the top. But that's it. And after she came out and refused to help me, I just said, all right. And I walked out here, and they came out here. And but that's a dangerous spot to be putting us in, because if I would have bumped her back, I would be going to jail right now. You know what I mean? And they're trying to tell me.
Do you remember me at all?
Yeah, of course I do. Of course. You help me. They also need to, the only thing that I'm hoping for is that they need to understand that this isn't their building. They think it's their building and it's private property. No, that's what I said, and they kept telling me I'm dumb, and I don't know what I'm talking about, but, and like I said I've been here a few times, and you guys all said you're admitting to trespass. I'm like, I'm not trespassing, dude. I'm not doing anything wrong, like literally. And then I said, you guys would have just helped me, I wouldn't even be here. I got no use coming out here. Like, there's none. I went through the whole thing. There's spots marked for parking like that. On the left side is for whatever that is over there, but there's no trespass.
It's
all.
How did the courthouse thing actually work out? I know that state took that over, right?
Yeah, he did what he was supposed to. I got. Well, he called me a week later, and he said that they signed off. He filled it out. He signed off on it. His supervisor signed off on it. The prosecutor signed off on it, and the judge decided he wasn't going to prosecute. So, yeah. But even the state police were like, we don't even see this. Like, we've never seen that. Like, just the judge say, oh, we're not going to do anything about it at all. So, yeah. Well, the state trooper said.
He's a good dude. I hope you don't.
No, I like him. We talked. I mean, I haven't talked to him in a little bit, but he said, he was like, well, I still feel like he deserves something. So he's like, I still wrote him a ticket and sent it out. So he got a ticket, but he got away with it pretty much overall. But
yeah, that one always came up occasionally.
Yeah.
Like in my head, I'm like, oh, I wonder what the outcome is.
I knew I'd see it eventually.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's what I figured. I'd probably see you around.
yeah, these guys here are just crazy though.
I just figured no one's talking to you that way.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Well, I'm glad I got you. Somebody, you know what I mean? Not all you guys are on the same level of I try to be. Like, they were trying to get me pull me out of character, but
Well, you know what you're doing, so.
I didn't want
to. You know when.
Well, yeah, at least I know you're going to show up and be fair. You know what I mean? Everybody some cops wouldn't be. They would be like, oh, this is parole, and we're going to take their side. So, it's just, I don't know. I would like the answers to those questions, and we can't seem to get them anywhere. And if the halfway house wants to keep that guy employed, we shouldn't be sending people there. I don't think you should have to pee in front of somebody, whip your private parts out in front of somebody. I got caught touching a kid of the same sex. I don't even understand how he got a job working for the state, because he worked for the state before. He got caught doing it on the job. It was a new light.
Find out just by doing what you do, or
No, I've known this for a long time. I just haven't wanted to dig into it. I mean, I went to the halfway house and stood outside of there, and they've called the cops, and I've let people know, but
where's the halfway?
Groton Fellowship on, I don't know what street it is, but it's on that main stretch where
Town or city?
the city, I think, where McDonald's, Burger King, that main stretches. I don't know it at all.
Did the cop have the yellow? I don't know if that's
No,
yellowish patch or was it the blue?
it might have been yellow. I think it was yellow.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd have to go back and look.
I don't know.
But they have 2 different departments out there?
They have 3.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Front town, city, and Long Point. Oh, sorry, sir.
Oh, Long Point's its own thing too?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But they were cool. I mean, besides warning me for, I don't know. They like gave me a pre-warning for stuff I didn't do, but then said since they warned me if I do it, I'm not going to get a warning again. They're just going to come and arrest me. So I was like, yeah, that's cool, but I'm not doing anything wrong. I wasn't even talking to anybody. Like, I was just standing there.
Hopefully we can come to a resolution for this. I don't know. I haven't gone inside yet, obviously, so.
Everything's on camera, so they can say what they want, but
You report all this stuff.
they,
Which actually helps
yeah,
last time.
yeah. I don't know why people they act like I would like it benefits you guys too. You know what I mean? It's your body camera only gets one angle. If I'm there, usually I'm back further, and I get a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But it's not. I mean, the resolution would be they understand it's public property.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to talk to me now. But
You're probably right about that.
so I'm just going to have to FOIA the information. But
Yeah, I don't know how their process works for that. I couldn't tell you.
neither do I.
So, sure.
There's your boys. Yeah, neither do I. Would I have to do it here
I don't know.
or through the town?
I don't know. Maybe this. Look out.
That was a bad dude.
Maybe the state.
But where? The town hall? Like, that's what I mean. It's like, where would you?
Maybe, since they do have an office there, try there.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't want to give you.
No, I appreciate that. Yeah. Because I don't know that either.
And I don't want you coming back to me, hey, asshole.
I know.
You know?
It would happen too, probably.
I don't think you can use that in terminology,
No.
but
No, not you. If people are fair with me, dude, I try to be fair back. It's simple. Like,
let me go.
yeah, I want to know what they said at least. Because what they do is they show up and they respond to them only, it seems like. I like Fagan. I just don't like how he handled the first thing. But I don't even think that was just him. You know what I mean? I guarantee you that was his managers telling him to handle it like that. But other than that, I can't see the sun, guys. The sun's in my thing. Oh man, Fuzzy Potato's still in here? That guy really loves us. What up, Melissa? I just saw your thing. I'll call you after this ends. Oh, you're a scumbag, Marsh. Marsh is a maggot, dude. I'm sorry, but he is a fucking loser.
Alright, so don't be mad at me, I'm just telling you.
Yeah, no. Yep.
So apparently, no visitors unless you're have a meeting or whatever, a professional business in there. So
I did
my
have
suggestion-
professional business, though.
like for like casework or something.
Yeah, but that's not true.
I'm just telling,
Okay.
I'm just telling you.
All right, I know. It's not your fault.
So
I don't listen. I learned not to expect much more out of Marsh. He's not that bright.
So my suggestion to you, maybe the town hall. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't have the correct answer.
Okay. So what was the other
All
part?
Just don't go in there.
Did you tell them about the parking lot?
Yeah, they were informed about the parking lot. So
That's all I care about. Thank you, dude.
all right, dude.
Have a good one. Stay safe, brother.
Yeah, hey, I would try there. I don't know.
I'm gonna do that.
I also don't know what floor they're on, to be honest.
I'll do that too. I'm gonna do that. I appreciate it, dude. So they said you can't go in there unless you are a parole person, which isn't true. We know that isn't true. But now we're gonna look through every car, just because we can. But you know what's funny is you could walk a quarter of a mile down the road to the town hall, and you could walk right in the probation office, and you can look right in. You can do whatever you want in there. But this is what happens when you deal with Norwich police and you have managers like Marsh. I wish I saw him sooner. Because he is a scumbag. NP4 performance appraisal. This just shows how dumb of people we have working for. I gotta do my squats. The government. The town of Norwich only hires the dumbest of the dumbest. Here, I'm gonna get off the phone, guys, and I'm actually gonna call the state police, and I'm gonna see if we can get the state police here. Because I guarantee you they would solve this. I don't think they'll show up, but if they do. And you guys hear that? They battered me, right? The police didn't even know that. Because the great manager like Marsh didn't even do his job. Didn't even come talk to me. We'll finish looking through the cars. Just because we know they love it. Man, they leave a lot of information in these cars. Probably because they were dumb enough to think this is private property. If this parking lot's not private, how is in their private? Because it's not. We know them. Only ones dumb enough to still be driving around with masks. They don't have computers, but they have all these vehicles. Well, we're just gonna call the police. You figure too, if it was private, they would have told me I had to leave inside. They didn't tell me to leave. I chose to come outside because it's not private. It's open to the public. And watch, I'm gonna get a few people, and a few people are gonna go in there and they're gonna request information, and we're gonna show that it's not closed to the public. Maybe we'll go to the PD too, get some answers from, maybe we'll have to wait, because we know it's Marsh, and we know Marsh isn't that bright. That guy watched the video and said, yeah, no crime was committed, but we're still going to give you a ticket because there's a complaint. Really? It's their job to inform these people that no crime has been committed. Like, oh man, they smoke. I wonder if they do drugs too. That lady could have been on drugs, both of them. The way they were acting, the way they thought they could just tell people what to do and touch people. You think they would know? Look, they got bits in here. Look at that. Like they do real work. Come on. We know better than that. We definitely know better than that. This car is messy. You know them little trolls are in there seething right now. Oh. The cops only half violated his rights. They didn't beat him up and arrest him like we wanted. She said at one point, oh, get the cuffs. Oh, man. Go ahead. Grab me up. Make your mistakes. Show the world what losers you are. It's not hard. I just worked like, I don't know, 10 days straight. I think 10, 13 days. It was something like that. And I have till Monday. Unless an emergency pops up, I have till Monday off. Which means I could probably be here tomorrow when they open. I came up with a great idea too. All these ignorant court marshals that love to break the law every time we go to court and steal our property and all this. Let's put their faces on shirts and then wear those shirts to court. Well, that's it, guys. And it's weird because we've been here plenty of times and they've never said anything. Just this time because they refused to help us. They wanted to get hurt and get their panties in a bunch. At least you know what though? It seemed like the men had more sense than those two women. That dude came out and rounded him up and got him back inside, like he should have. Get your little chihuahuas back on the leash. You guys ain't law enforcement. You're nothing. You're babysitters for full-grown adults. Half of them that don't even need babysitters, but they are. All right, I'm gonna get off the phone. I gotta call Melissa. I'm gonna call the state police, and I'm gonna figure this out, the inside part, and go from there. If they say we could be in there, ooh, hold on. If they say we could be in there, we can be in there. You know, the state police usually, I'm not gonna say all troops, but Troop E, who has made their mistakes, they have one of their officers just split a veteran's head open last November for doing absolutely nothing. So I can't say they're perfect, and they still have that clown working on the force out there doing the same thing every day. But overall, more times than not, they're okay. So Big Stuggins, it's not hard to figure out. I'm a mechanic and I'm a welder. What do you mean?
Nice camera.
Thank you. Oh, just like you were every other time, Felix? Oh, yeah. Open parking spots right here. But we got parking, no parking. I mean, that's your opinion, Nick. Who welds on cars? I don't weld cars. I don't even work on cars. But this is what Norwich does. They love to park wherever they want. They love to show they're above the law every chance they get. I never even heard of him, John. Thank you. I'll check it out. Nick, why would you care what my room looks like? My room is immaculate. But let's be clear, that's not because of me. My girlfriend just so happens to be a clean freak, but you'd have to be one ignorant fool to think that somebody's bedroom being clean or dirty has anything to do with their YouTube channel. And for all the people crying about not working, how many hours did I work last week? I had a 90-hour week. What did you guys hit? Oh no, and now I'm out making even more money on top of my paycheck. Oh, you're such a dumb guy. You're so dumb. Like, what's poppin'? Hey, we got a bunch of... I'm glad Pagan showed up. It's sad because he's the youngest one on the force out of the 3 that were there. And he's the only one that came up and did his job correctly. The other 2 were going to run away because Marsh is a loser. And Marsh knows he's a loser. And he knows I would have called him a loser right to his face. So he didn't want to be made a mockery of. So he got in his car and he ran away. They didn't even know that the lady assaulted me. Or, well, battered. She battered me because they didn't do their job. I'm going to end this. I got some phone calls. Well, that's the difference between me and you, Nick. I would rather be out doing something for my community and earning more money on top of that. You settle for good is good enough. You're a loser in my eyes. Oh, well, I work this much. I don't need any more money. I got 3 kids. 3 birthdays coming up. You may like buying your kids action figures and stuff, but my son wants a dirt bike next month. But I'm gonna give him that by sitting at home. Oh, get a life, Felix. If you have enough free time to see that I'm recording downtown doing nothing wrong, and you're gonna run down here, you have no life. Like literally. Oh, another Nick harassing. You're harassing. Nick, you actually have to understand what harassing is if you want to run around and claim it. This is in no way, shape, or form harassing anybody. Just because you muttered it from your little pig suckers doesn't actually make it factual. Tell us you get down and slob on pig meat without actually telling us. Oh, every time I see a clown in a costume, I'll jump right down, gobble their meat. Call me turkey. But alright guys, I'm definitely gonna be out here, sorry bud, for a little bit longer. And check it out. We got hoodies coming, stickers, a bunch of stuff's on the way. Somebody sent me the link to oh no, a crybaby's gonna block me? Well, you're the cool Nick. There's other Nicks that aren't cool. But I'm gonna look into them. Is that the page, John? Mike Litt? Is that it on Twitter? I don't even know how he found me. Like, I don't even know who he is. But it's dope. Oh, you guys want to peek at some more ignorant public people? Where'd they move? Oh no, they're still there. These guys were out eating lunch when they came by the first time. But I decided to leave them alone. Even though I could have stayed right here and taped the meeting that was right there. 10
tenant parking. The town says they're allowed to park there all day, even though they're not. And the town refuses to come and give any of them parking tickets. I can't figure out why. Or all of these cars that are in police parking only. I have to go FOIA how many tickets they've written. Because they have written some tickets. They showed up one day and writ tickets, but they said that they went to town hall and complained, so they dropped the tickets. Who does that? You don't complain to town hall. The ticket goes to court. It has nothing to do with town hall. So, and people say, oh, well, it's just a parking ticket. It is just a parking ticket. But if they're letting these losers off on just a parking ticket, you know they're letting them off when they go to their house at midnight and they're drunk beating up their wife or kicking their dog. They let them off on that too. Don't be stupid. See you a parking spot, dude. Park wherever. But I'd rather have her not using her phone on the road. This is the prosecutor. This guy cried. I called and tried to get some information from them about the guy that assaulted and battered me. And he couldn't help me. He could only cry and ask me about how I knew he was parked illegally. And it's quite simple, guys. I'm going to put you onto it. It's real easy. All you have to do is look at this sign and then say, oh, well, none of these are police. Not one of them. But somehow they've made up like that car doesn't have it, but they've made up, this one does. If you have this stupid made up plaque in your car, you're allowed to park in police parking only. This guy doesn't have it. And then since these idiots are all parked here all day, all the police have to park in this actual private lot over there. And they park over there because they can't park where they're supposed to park because the court employees are lazy. And they have a whole parking garage. They get a whole parking garage, but they can't park that slow. Oh, what, you mean don't run like you did last time, Felix? When you drove by and honked your horn and cried out at the window? But all right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna not kill my battery on my phone for nothing. If we see anything, we will be back on. I gotta call Melissa. I gotta call the state police. Take some phone calls. We'll be out here. Felix, can you change your little tampon? I'm wearing a hoodie that's got my whole emblem on the back of it, the whole channel. So you should be able to spot me pretty easy. So make sure when you're driving by this time, you stop the car. You don't just drive by and honk your horn like a little girl and mumble some stuff out the window from your little pig sucker. With everybody, with that, stay safe. Yeah. How would you hear us, Fuzzy Potato? You got your stuff on mute, don't you? Isn't that what you said?